Learning to speak in English is very easy, and to be fluent in English is also very easy if you know the right process. Hi everyone, welcome to Englishcode Institute. My name is Ravi Singh and I am going to tell you top 5 tips that will make you fluent in English language. Now what are those tips? Tip number 1 I would like to say is you have to do a little bit of reading. Read anything, not much, just 20 minutes a day. Read a book or magazine or newspaper, whatever you feel like. Read anything. You can also read something on Facebook, or you can Google something, any topic of your interest. Just read anything for around 20 minutes every single day. Okay. Now, second thing that you have to do is you have to write in anything that you wish. You can write a diary. Whatever happens in the entire day, you can just take it down in diary just before going to bed, so that you can make a habit of training your brain to think in English while you write. Okay, and when you write diary, it will be mostly about the past sentences, because whatever you did in the entire day is the past. So you have to write in past tense in diary. So you would also develop past verb forms of different verbs. Now second thing is that you have to listen to somebody. Listening is very important. If you want to improve your spoken skill, listening is very important, because listening is the thing that naturally improves our language. Because when we first learned any language, say your mother tongue, you learned by listening, not by reading or writing. Okay, so listening is the core of learning any language to speak. So you have to listen at least 20 to 30 minutes every day, anything on YouTube, or you can listen to good speakers. That may be your friends, your teachers, whoever they are. From wherever you listen, doesn't matter. Just make a habit of listening in English. Okay, and then the fourth point that comes is speaking, because ultimately your goal is to speak in English, right? So you can't speak unless you start speaking in English. Okay, it is exactly like learning to drive a car. You can read the car manuals, you can learn the traffic rules, but unless you go on the road and actually drive practically your car, we won't learn driving, right? So you have to speak in English to speak in English. It is as simple as that. Practice is the key. Practice is very important. If you want to be fluent in English speaking, you have to speak in English. Now you may think that this is not easy, because you have a fear of being ridiculed, you fear from making mistakes. That is natural. Everybody has the same issue. Okay, so you have to shed all those fears, all those concerns and worries, and you have to start speaking in English, because you have already wasted lots of time in thinking of what would people say, how many mistakes you are making. You don't need to think any of those things. Just start speaking in English. Practice with your friends, with your family members. And if you don't have any friends or family members who can speak to you in English and talk to you in English language, you can join any spoken English classes nearby your place, and you can practice there. So practice you have to do. Along with English speaking practice, you have to read something, write something on daily basis, and listen to good speakers every single day. And then comes practice. You have to practice English speaking every day. Okay. Now the last thing I would like to say is that don't try to translate everything in English, from mother tongue to English or from Hindi to English, because translation doesn't always work in English language, because the grammar rules of your mother tongue is different from the grammars in English. Okay, so when you translate, you can't exactly express yourself in English, because you will think about the rules, about the structure, and it will take a lot of time to articulate what you want to express. So translation doesn't work, and it is not at all advised if you are planning to become a fluent speaker. You have to think in English and then speak in English. Now how to think in English? It is very easy. Whatever you are thinking, try to replace those words with English language. Okay, you know the words, you know the basic vocabulary, so just you need to do is stop thinking in your mother tongue and try to think in English. Because when you speak, and if you want to be a fluent speaker, you have to think in English, because translation will take a lot of time. When you translate from one language to another language, then it will take a lot of time, and you have to minimize the time, translation time. So that to minimize that time, you have to be a good thinker in English. You can think while you are alone. You can think about whatever thoughts are running in your mind. You have to think in English language. Okay, just initially you will find it difficult, but gradually when you develop a habit of thinking in English, you will find English is very easy. At least to think in English is easy. Now whatever you think, it is easy to speak in English. So these were the 5 proven methods that I applied in my life, and when I can learn from these methods, obviously you can also learn by applying these methods in your life. And among all these 5 methods, I again say speaking is the most important one, because ultimately our goal is to speak in English, right? So while speaking in English, while you're learning to speak in English and trying to become fluent, always keep in mind that other supplementary things like reading, writing, speaking, and listening, these 4 things are also very important. So the only magic that can make you a fluent speaker is practice. The more you practice, the quickly you will become a fluent speaker. There is no other way, there is no other alternative that you can apply to be a good speaker. The only way is practice. Practice is the key. I repeat this word, practice, 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 because that is the only way that can make you a fluent speaker. Keep in mind. So stop thinking and start practicing in English without any fear, without hesitation, because over a period of time with practice, you will feel the difference in yourself. And that's all for today. See you in the next video with another topic.